Acquired immune deficiency syndrome, or AIDS, is the killer of nearly 25 million people around the globe since it was first discovered in 1981. 1% of the world's population contract HIV each year. There are about 33 to 46 million women, men, and children currently living with HIV and AIDS, and since 1981, that number has dramatically increased. The Turks and Caicos only represents less than half of that 1%, but members of the National AIDS Program saw it necessary to educate the youth on this deadly disease by hosting the 10th annual National HIV/AIDS Inter-High School Debate, with the theme, Take the Lead, Stop AIDS, Keep the Promise. High-ranking officials, including the governor, His Excellency Richard Tafari, Minister of Health Honorable Lillian Boyce, and Senior Advisor of the Education Department, Deborah Malcolm, spoke to the students on the role they have to play in the prevention of the fatal disease.
I'm going to ask you to make yourself a promise, because the most important in any decision, first is that conscience, that self-commitment. You have to feel free, and you have to be at peace and at ease with yourself, that you will make a promise.
She told the debaters to serve as an example to others in their quest to keep the country safe.
I have to preserve myself, save my life so that I can lead. And I have to let my friends see that I'm a leader, so that I will be a good example. As you debate today, I pray that you will understand every word that you say. It will make a difference in your life and into the lives of those of us who hear you.
It will take all of us, young, old, everyone, to truly fight this disease. And what I mean for young persons, if you're not educated on it, get educated.
Students from 8 secondary schools throughout the country debated on this controversial topic of whether or not church and religious leaders have a moral responsibility to take the lead in keeping the promise to stop HIV and AIDS. Proposing that issue was Wesley Methodist High, Whole Gospel, Clement Howell, and H.J. Robinson High School. Opposing the matter was New Age Academy, Marjorie Bateson High, Raymond Gardner, and Maranatha High School. Kezia Nash of the National AIDS Program talked about how each youth can educate their peers.
We are well aware that in order to curb the spread of HIV and AIDS, or curb the spread of HIV, in fact, HIV infection, we need to focus on the youths. Their peers listen to them, they are young, they are active, and when I say active, not just sexually active, but they are actively involved in groups and other activities. They have the capacity to take the message, internalize the message, and to carry the message, which would influence their peers.
The debate lasted for much of the day, and Channel 4 will bring you results as well as reactions from those who participated in a future newscast.